Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live edition of Brother Love of Haiti. And we're back to speak about the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moise. We're going to talk about the events that took place and what it means for our country and what's been going on the streets right now. So I'm going to get a little acquainted with y'all, but I have a special guest. I have a special guest supposed to join us today, y'all. It's been very, very, very hectic in Haiti. I would like to say this has been a very sad moment in Haitian history, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I can't sleep. Just knowing these events is going on right outside my door, I can't sleep. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Like the country is in mayhem. And right now I feel though like this is the quiet before the storm. Because I spoke to some of my neighbors, a lot of the locals, and I got their opinion on it. And even though a lot of people didn't like the president, nobody wished that on him, you know. So one of the things that they said is, man, I never experienced nothing like this in my lifetime. So the Haitian people have never experienced nothing like this in a lifetime. The closest they got to this was the exile of President Jovenel. Now, for a sitting president to be assassinated in his home, it's a whole nother level, y'all. And I was trying to share some videos with y'all that I actually got on my phone that's been flooding through my airways today. They showed the actual scene of where this happened at. And on the video, you will see trained paramilitary soldiers rushing in the house. And the way they got in there and the way they disarmed him was they present themselves as the DEA, disarming his guards. So this is a prime example of where being a puppet for the United States go wrong. You understand? Because it's something that they're not telling us. Why would the guards of Haitian presidents disarm themselves when they heard DEA? So it must be something that's going on that we're not mindful of. You understand? So it's bigger than our understanding. How can somebody that's here to protect me, my life, in the Constitution of Haiti, just be disarmed just by some simple words, DEA? Try not to get too political on this situation, but it just makes me wonder, y'all. It definitely just makes me wonder. So I actually been down the streets today. As y'all know earlier, I didn't have no food in the house, so I had to go get something to eat. Everything is shut down. Everything is shut down. No cabs, no taxis, no gas, no stores. The only thing that saved me today was the street vendors. And the street vendors are the ones that's out selling food to make a living. They are the ones that's selling food to make a living. Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to get my guests to come on. Let me see. So what's going on in the news is that some people has been arrested. Some people has been arrested. My brother Prince Clark, what's going on? What's the update? I'm happy to say that one of the updates is that the president wife, the first lady, she wasn't killed. She's in grave condition. She's in conditions and she has been taken to a hospital in Florida. That's the United States. So the first lady of Haiti is now being treated in America. And one of the updates, y'all, let me see. Let me share some of the stuff with y'all. Because I wanted the streaming, right? but I couldn't. So what we gonna do is show it to you in this, y'all. So this is the scene of them rushing into the president house. As you see, they are training. If you look at this individual right here holding the gun, he's looked like he's from Hispanic or Caucasian descent. And this is the time that they marched inside the president house, yelling DEA. And they was able to disarm them like this. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit. I really hope that I could really hope that this could have been on the screen, but I'm not gonna let nothing stop me from, you know, doing some of the things that I need to do in order for y'all to get these message. So let me see some more stuff, y'all. This is very sad. You see, there hasn't been any protests, any riots or protesters. Well, you know, everybody just been in the house. Nobody knows what's going to happen because nobody experienced this before. The last time a Haitian president was assassinated was 1915. The closest people ever got to this was the exile of Aristide. Now everybody is just in the house, man. And Liz Z said they killed 4 and arrested 2 of probable assassins. Yes, I seen the video, and big shout out to the Haitian warriors, the Haitian law enforcement that was out there protecting and defending our land, because one of the things that happened was that people from different countries came into this country and did this act. You know, this is a direct slap in the face to whole Haiti. I don't care if you like Jovenel or not. At the end of the day, we've been attacked. You know, the highest office in the land has been attacked. I'm not here discussing pro or con beliefs on his system or stuff like that, because I try to stay away from the politics of it. The only thing I'm here for is my country, for the betterment of my people, for the betterment of my nation. That's my only priority. That's what I care about. I care about Haiti and its people. This is why we take the initiative to fight against illiteracy and fight against hunger. This is my cause here. I'm not just here doing nothing. We here trying to pave a better way for all people of Haiti, not just the 1% to live their best life, but for everybody. You know, and it all starts with something. It all starts with something. You just got to look at the movements of a baby. You know, before the baby could do anything, first thing it do is cry. You know, eventually it starts to crawl, then it starts to walk. And once you got a walking baby in your hand, they start running. So Mega say that's a Spanish accent for sure. Most certainly, most certainly, most certainly. Yeah, man, that was just crazy. That's the craziest thing to me, how they was able to disarm the president guards with the simple words of DEA. So it's something that's going on that's bigger than our understanding. For real. For them to just be disarmed, and I know them guys. I see them guys. You should see them on the streets. When they on the streets, they roll about 15 cars deep, and they don't stop at no red lights. They block the streets off. So for somebody to get touched like this, a president, man, it's crazy. What does that say about the future presidents of Haiti? What does that say? Because it basically lets you know you could be touched and nothing could protect you when you're not in control. Ernst Sill said, what's up, brother? Stay positive. We will get through this. Haiti got a future. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive. Most certainly, my brother. And I'm here to represent strength. I'm here to add strength to my people. No matter what my people's going through, I'm here to add on to that strength. You know, I'm here to help. I'm here to be on the front line of change. And I want to thank everybody that support the school project, Haiti's future. Thank you for supporting. We had a successful school year where we took 75 kids off the streets, put them in a learning environment, in a learning classrooms, and they was able to pass, and they was able to grow, and they was able to learn, and we fed them every day through y'all help, y'all. Together, we came together and built a structure in our country that was so badly needed. And we didn't wait for the government. We didn't wait for the NGOs to support us. We did this on our own. And now we're prepared for summer school and a boys and girls club, which they call Come There in Haiti. And everything is free of charge. This is my way of giving back to my country. So they sloppy. They let that car horn go. Let's see. And my brother, 2:45 a.m. Hello, everyone. Haiti's future is in our hands. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Kimoy love. You weren't called back to Haiti for such a time as this. Yes, but the thing is, we don't know what's about to happen. We don't know what the future holds. And that's the most scariest thing, because one of the most devastating political effects that this country experienced was through the exile of current president Jean-Bertrand Aristide. So many immigrants, so many people fled this country. Some people was fleeing this country on inner tube tires across the Atlantic, shark-infested waters to escape this. And now we have a worse situation in our hand. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know then it was an embargo. It was a shortage on food. It was misery. It was hard for the average Haitians, not the rich, but for the daily average Haitians. It was very, 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 very hard on them. So now the question is, how and why? How and why? We know how they disarmed his guards by stating they was DNA. Now the big question is, why? And they say they arrested 4 people. When I look at the 4 people, they back. But when I seen the people in there, they looked at light. So I don't know. Get them likes up, people. Yes, everybody. I encourage everyone coming into this live to please press that like button so YouTube could keep pushing this content, so I could get a chance to show you the actuality of the reality. Because what we do here in Haiti is we show you a part of Haiti that the news don't show you. But it's not just that, because we are affecting change. We are really boots on the ground, making things happen for the betterment of our country. So please press that like button, y'all. So, because the change that we're waiting for is not going to come through politically. We're not waiting for politics to change our country or to make a difference in our country. We're not waiting for that. And we're not waiting for nobody else from a different country to come here and do for our country. We are able, men and women, we are able. It's on us to take a stance and just do something. As little as it seems, we can do it for real. So let me see what's going on with this guy right here, because I got a guest coming on and I can't find him. So we are able, okay? And it all starts with the smallest steps. If you have a problem with trash being on the streets, you just start off by starting on your block and just picking up the trash. Then getting people together and just do this whole area. The next thing you know, it can transcend into a whole new industry. It's something that's better for your country. And Miss Lita Majid is in the building. What's going on? And Mega said, killing the president is an act of war. Whoever killed him needs to be dealt with brutally. Man, that's an act of war. And I've been watching the news today, right? A lot of people been predicting his death. You had so-called prophets going on the radio saying that he will die, and he will not die when he leaves office, but he will die while he's in office. And I used to see stuff like this, and I never paid no mind. They have to be actually going back and looking at it. I'm like, whoa, what is that? Was that a real revelation, or was that just a plot for real of people who was in on it that was just feeding the media so the media could be like, congrats, what's going on, Liz? I'm loving the comments. Rose like, hi, we live from Cuba. Cuba, what's going on? Shout out to Cuba, man. I love Cuba and their history, for real. Now, Fidel Castro is the man that assassinated the most, that avoided the most assassination in his life, for real. That was the most president to to assassinate, and he avoided all of it, you know. And he just said, I saw a video, one of the people was saying DEA in perfect English, and he sounded like Caucasian. Yes, yes. Let me share some of this with y'all right now, y'all. I have to, because even though that I can't do it how I want to, I'm gonna still do it some type of way. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on, y'all. DEA operations, everybody stand down. Let's hear it again. And that's how they was able to penetrate. That's how they was able to go in. And it's like, if you, I don't know, man. It's bigger than a lot of things seem, you know. And these are all the gunshots. Man, this is crazy. So now we have some people. I don't even know if that's true. I just know sometimes you can't believe the media, man. You know, because the media is bought. You know, for real, especially in Haiti. And the first lady was taken to Florida. Yes. Okay, I want to know who they're working for. That's the question. Now, one of the things that was going on also too that I want to share with y'all, right? He was cleaning out the swamp. He was going after everybody. He was the dynamics of Haiti. You know, all these private companies. He was telling them, you know, you have to pay that money back that you owe Haiti and Haitian people. You know, and he, like, I don't really know some of his policies. I just know the media was designed to fall for that. You know, even though I don't believe in politics, because it's all like, you know, you being a politician, that means, you know, like, you have to be fake, basically. You can't just be real. You can't really say how you feel. You have to appease everybody by being a politician. See, me, that's one of the things. I don't have to appease nobody. If I don't like you, trust me, you know I don't like you. You know, people say they spoke English, Spanish, and Creole with American accent. Yeah, I heard them speaking Spanish, English, and Creole. That's the thing. And one of the things I want to tell y'all, this country is overran by mercenaries because the Haitian government cannot secure the people. So if you cannot protect the people, how can you protect these multi-millionaires, these multi-billion-dollar industries that is in Haiti? How would you protect them? So what these people do is they hire their own people. They hire their own people, you know? And, you know, for me to tell you who killed them would just be an assumption. I just know it's just a disrespect to our country, you know, even if you liked them or not, you know? And they said, why is DEA in Haiti? I don't know why. I don't even think they was DEA. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think they was DEA. And somebody told me before they had sent out a plane for him, like trying to exile him, and he refused to go. And now this happened. I believe he knew he was going to die too while still in office. He said something that he was ready for, but he wasn't going to go out without a fight, and that his spirit will dwell on his killers. Wow. And I gotta say, man, this man had a lot of heart. He had a lot of courage. He got on and said, listen, y'all exiled former presidents, y'all assassinated former president, and now we exile me assassinate. Maybe see how real this was, because this man was just assassinated. He said this man accepted all the smoke that was coming his way. However, his actions cost him his life. So I want to ask the people, what do y'all feel? How do y'all feel? How did y'all feel about his policies while in office? You know, because now a lot of people getting to learn his policies. They are spreading a whole new light on them. And, you know, a lot of people didn't like them. You tell somebody Jovenel, if you tell them you a supporter of Jovenel, oh my God, you public enemy number one, and that could turn lethal in Haiti. So now the people are actually getting a chance to see his policies and to see if he was for them or not. You know, the thing is, we got to have a better justice system. We got to have a system that hold people accountable. You know, if you embezzling money, if you stealing money from the government, if you're doing something you wasn't supposed to do, you got to have a judicial system in place. You know, we can't act barbaric towards everything because the world is watching. And you know, despite our struggles and what we go through, Haiti is a staple of this world. Haiti is a staple of this world. You understand? It's a staple in this world. So no matter what we go through, no matter how much we struggle financially or with the violence that's taking place, we still have to take pride in our nation, take pride in our flag, take pride in our people. Because so many things been thrown at us, and we still here, we standing. You know, the streets is gonna get bad, but we still gotta keep pushing, keep striving, keep doing the things that we have to do. See, I just spoke to my teachers today because we was planning to open up the school on Monday. And now this happened. We don't know what's going to happen. We really don't know what's going to happen. But one of the things that I know, I'm still entitled to take care of these children. So if it's a food shortage, if people don't have food and we get back to the same situations it was in the 90s, I have to find a way to make sure that I provide for the 75 children in my school, because that is a responsibility that I took. So I can't bail out on them when it get rough. This is why I'm here. Understand? So y'all heard me say it, y'all. No matter what goes on, I'm dedicated to this movement. I'm gonna make sure that the kids is good. Although his hands weren't exactly clean, he was trying. I appreciate the diaspora being offered a place at the table since they contribute millions to the economy. Yes, the diaspora definitely contribute millions to the economy. If it wasn't for y'all, a lot of people would starve to death out here. You have to understand how the system works. You could finish school, you could spend all your money on school, and you'll be unemployed still. I have a cousin that's a nurse. She's a very smart, intelligent woman. She got all her degrees nursing. She can't get no job. And it's been like that for a long time. She was offered positions, but she didn't want to sell out her morals and ethic goals in order to get this position, if you know what I mean. The security that was around the president need to be questioned and held accountable. Agreed. J Bad said, I can't make sense of how he was the only one killed. There's no way this wasn't an inside job. And that's the crazy part to it, man. That's the crazy part to it. I'm very familiar with his area. I'm very familiar with his area. And one of the things that you will see before you even come in is a police car spotted right here. And once you get outside of his house, you just have about 30, 50 trucks, cars lined up. You also have motorcycles there to protect them at all time. So the thing that this armor was DEA. DEA. Aaron Hardy, what's going on? Brother Love, my heart bleeds for the nation of Haiti this evening. Your friend, the East Coast Peacekeeper, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, Miss Laura said, I tried calling you. They gave me an extra number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my new number up there so you could just contact me directly on WhatsApp. You know, this is my number right here. You can contact me. I'm on my laptop today, so I can actually do this. I can actually do this. So I'm gonna put my number up there, 306-3165. That is Brother Love number. So Please call me, get in contact. Let's build Haiti. Let's build a community, because this right here should not set us back. This right here should only give us strength to unite and make a better way for Haiti, y'all. This is what it's about, man. And man, I can't sleep, man. I can't lie to you. I've been in the house all day. Went out in the streets to check out what was going on, and I see the streets was definitely empty. I didn't go too far because they got a section part of Haiti blocked off that you cannot even go into. So Haiti right now is currently under siege. All flights to Haiti has ceased. Even the people that's here, American citizens that came to Haiti to visit, flight has ceased, man. And yeah, he deceived the people who believe his promises, but this way that he was taken out, he didn't deserve this. What kind of message does it send to our future, meaning the children? Well, it basically sent out the message that you don't run Haiti. Even if you're the president, you don't have that authority, you don't have that power. You have to stay in your place or we come in to get you. That's basically what that send for anybody who think you can just do what you want when you get in office. It's not going to happen. As unfortunately for us, stepping on each other is how we formulate individual success. Like Union Fair Force has been there since the 1800s. Blue, you still got power. Look, you still got power in our land because we give them. Yeah, man, Le Union Fair Force was the mantra that got us our independence, but that right now cannot be so far from the truth, you know, because I come across, I come across good people. So that's what I'm going to focus my energy on. I'm not going to let a bad apple out the seed and ruin stuff, but I done did work with certain people, and try to, connect and even share my connections with them. And then they went out and just talk bad about me to that connection, try to like steal the connection. And I'm like, why do that when we could work together? Why do that? This is not a competition. Some people just too competitive. They just want everything for themselves, and that's not good for the country. Ricardo McGowan said, people, let's face it, Joe Biden sent the mercenaries to take out Jovenel Moise. And Miss Laura Hope, the man said, thank you, praise up, heartbreak. I feel you, Queen. I feel you. I feel you. And Miss Lena Legits agree with you, Ricardo. She said facts. Let me see where this guy at, man. I had an interview, and I don't know where this guy at. Black, if you watching, bro, where are you? We ready for you, man. Where are you, my brother? So, Brother Love, it was very bad in the 90s. I pray the country never return to the way it was then. Most certainly, it was very, very, very bad, And that's the time that my family left out of Haiti before that actually happened. My father seen it coming, Guys, okay. I said, take out Jovenel Moise. They entered the island from Dominican Republic. They're reporting that the assassins are killed. I'm interested in their nationality. It's on the front page of the Daily UK. Well, they say they arrested 4. And on this video right here, I'm going to share some of the video with y'all, right? Let me see. Yeah. He said, we're not going to be scared of them. You can't come in another country and put fear in us. Never. Turn on my super chat. How do I turn on my super chat? Yeah. That's crazy. Turn on my super chat. How do I turn on my super chat? How do I turn on my super chat? Let me see. Oh, man. Okay. Turn on your super chat, bro. I turn on my super chat. I don't know, my brother. I don't know. Oh man. And Rial says, stop spreading rumors and misinformation for no reason. It just make things worse. What's the rumors and misinformation I'm giving out? Just my opinion. I have an opinion, right? I'm not saying facts. These are the people that killed them. I said, how and why did the Haitian president get assassinated? And I'm here, I'm talking with y'all. So it's basically showing that you're not a good listener. So you need to do some more listening so you could understand, because your comprehension skills is not up to par. But then this thing's for personal, not even political, but I'll wait for more details, most certainly. And for Francois, hello, brother, be careful, may God protect you, most certainly. I receive it, I receive it, I receive it. The problem also is that we have so much other nations reporting news with hidden agenda. I'm so angry as a Zoe, not knowing what news is literal. The literal is the president has been assassinated in his home, and they even shot his wife, tried to kill him. That's the literal. That the president has been assassinated in his home. Agree or disagree with the brother, he was a sitting president, the highest position in our country. And it was so like this. Man, news confirmed that DR quickly closed the borders, yo, and refused to answer any question. Wow. And Bible, hi Jane, what's going on, my brother? We came to Haiti recently to help people with farming and agriculture. Unfortunately, we will be returning to the States very soon through DR. Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. Man, I know you in Haiti doing some wonderful thing, man. Farming is definitely a great, great thing. Agriculture, investing in agriculture, man, because this situation right here could really ruin us, and it's all based on our agriculture. We don't produce enough food to feed our nation, so we are relying on other nations, and now have the power to place an embargo on Haiti. And once that embargo is placed, it becomes a shortage of food. So what we need to do is liberate ourselves and our future into agriculture. And since we on the topic, the things that the president was heavily invested on, that was one of his plights: lights, roads, and agriculture. And I'll just say, can you link that video, brother Love? Man, I really want to. I'm not really that savvy with this stuff yet. I'm still learning, you know. And Ricardo said, President of Venezuela escaped a similar fate recently. And when a couch lit, the mercenary said Trump sent them to take out Hugo Chavez. Miss me. Oh, they weren't all killed. Answers is going to be very hard because they are trained. And once you train, you know. Everyone suspect at this point, man. If a president gets assassinated in his home fortress, they have to be their security. It's not just the president's. It's obvious, man. They overkilled them. Yes, it was personal. About 12 bullets, 15 bullets. Man, that's crazy. Gabrielle 84. So nobody gonna talk about where the president was residing while essentially his home secure better. So nobody gonna talk about where the president was residing while essentially his home secure better. I know where the president reside. You know, it's in a nice place. He had a nice wall, and he had a lot of armed security. So, and Real One said, did the elite like him? No, they didn't. Well, you know, give and take. You have those that support him and those that don't support him. But for the majority, for what the news portrayed, the elites did not like him at all. You know, the elites did not like him because he had a speech where I'm going to show you another speech that he had. And let me see. I really hope that I could get my screen sharing on. If I could get my screen sharing on, it will be definitely easier. So let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh. And I'm recently getting a new video of of a dead body of a Spanish person, you know, supposed to be one of the killers. But I'm not even gonna show that just for the sake of my audience. I'm not gonna show that, you know. But I got a lot of stuff on my phone right here. Let me see. Let me see. And they say this is the speech right here that got him killed. He said, "I'm gonna fight with y'all. Y'all have to stop putting your hand in the people's pot."
Chacun nous monte président d'un combat pour pays, nous diaboliser, nous assassiner, nous fusiller, nous exiler. Chaque chiffon. Et c'est ça que nous défilons.
He said he was going to talk. He said he was going to start exposing people. He said every time a president get in office that try to do something for the country, y'all exile him or y'all assassinate him. But he's not scared. He's going to talk today. He said the president's job is not to bring electricity in the country, but yeah, he's fighting to bring electricity. So, you know, I'm not saying this like he was a saint. This is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not into politics. I don't know the policies, you know. I just watch the news, I watch the media, and I see what's going on. But as in depth, looking at some of the things that he did, I've seen some of the stuff that he did, how he built roads in certain areas, what lights in certain areas, and had a plan to light up Haiti by a certain number of years. You know, B. Chapman said, "I haven't heard any reports of security resistance." Yes, because it wasn't. Once they came in and they identified themselves as the DEA, they all put their hands down. Find out how to turn your super chat. Okay. Private chat, banner, settings. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Share video, screen, guess. Okay, let me see. Chat. Let me see. I'm gonna do that for you. I still can't find it. I still cannot find it. Okay, let me see. Okay. Blessings, my brother. Blessings to you too. Ricardo, similar things happened in Jamaica when the U.S. when the U.S. through the CIA sent mercenaries to take out Bob Marley, but they failed. Bob Marley had to eventually flee to the United Kingdom. Man, better drift, what's going on? And we have to get more people involved in Haitian democracy. I read somewhere that only 21% of the people vote. That means that 79% of the people have no say so. Yes, and some of the things about that is voter suppression is real out here, because in all actuality, the president that has recently been assassinated today was put in office through America. He actually came in third place in the votes. He actually came in third place, but the United States chose him. They put him in office, y'all. So, Mr. Jose Enriquez, what's going on? What's going on? Glad to see you join us. And J. Bob said this footage showcasing an army type coming in through his surveillance camera. Yes, I just shared that with the people. Yes, he had everything: video surveillance, motion detectors, high gates, and all that. And his bedroom door was a bank vault door, which they blew open. How they knew they way around his house? Wow, you're giving me new information now. I definitely didn't know that. I didn't know that. This was an inside job. It's like it. Exactly at J. Bass. I remember when Ice-T and even Papa Doc had to seek asylum in Jamaica when the U.S. caused a well-coordinated coup. Man, this is just crazy because the uncertainty, we don't know what tomorrow holds, because Haiti is a very fragile place, y'all. Something like this means a whole lot. Right now, the streets is not safe. It's dangerous. And I hate to report on this aspect of stuff, y'all, because every time y'all see me, I'm smiling. I'm impacting people, making people days, just changing lives. And for me to be here so somber right now, that means it's real, y'all. It's definitely real. And I feel like this is the calm before the storm. I went out today. I didn't go too far. I was in my neighborhood. I just was on a search for some food. And there was nobody outside. So the streets was real calm, real calm. We don't know what to expect, y'all. I know I don't. I'm just here, vibing with y'all. And I actually had a visitor supposed to pop up because they the ones that actually made me do this live because they wanted to talk. I wanted to present you with somebody. And if you're watching this, brother, I don't know where you at, why you did it like that. So we gonna go one last time. Let me see. Blue Star Hill, greetings from Florida. What's going on, Blue Star Hill? Welcome to Brother Love in Haiti. For all my new watchers that's watching right now, all my new viewers, please press that subscribe button. Subscribe and follow me as I take you on a journey and show you Haiti, the actuality of the reality. Show you the waterfalls, show you the beaches, show you the streets, and show you what we are doing to impact Haiti in a better way for a better tomorrow. Haiti's future is in our hands, y'all. Thank you for the stream right now. I feel our spirit united. We need more of this. Thank you so much, my brother. That's right. And Shelly Augustine said, J Boss 100. That's right, y'all. You got strength because I want y'all to know y'all getting new strength right now. Right now, while all that's going on, I'm in the house alone. I live by myself. So I'm shut down from everything that's going on. So y'all are my friends. Y'all are the ones that's keeping me company. Y'all are a way that I resolve my thoughts, everything that's going on in my mind right now. I'm just thinking about the future, how I'm thinking about the projects that we had in motion. How's that going to affect that? The plans to travel abroad and visit different countries, how is that going to be affected? So you just said, I got to realize when the Haitian want to put hands on you, they don't care what time it is. Y'all but this right here was too calculated. Everyone was on board to take him out. I don't know what to say, man. And I don't know, but a lot of news media reports are claiming he was a dictator. So how do y'all feel about that? Was he a dictator? Did he exceed his term? Even though he said his term ended in 2022. So we don't know what the real reason is, because he tried to overstep our democracy and people wasn't feeling. Was it because he was going after the rich people, or was it because of what was going on between the borders for the river, or flying abroad in Turkey to do probably who knows what business he probably had with them? So nobody knows why. But we all know how, and how is they came in speaking English and Spanish, telling them this is a DEA operations, and they was able to get in to kill him. So I don't know, y'all. This guy just disappeared on me, y'all. I was supposed to do a live with him today, man. He just disappeared on me. So if you're watching this, bro, it's messed up. Definitely wanted to hear what you had to say, but I know it's a little late. I definitely wanted my late crowds to get a chance to see me. And let me see. Okay, y'all. I'm just checking out my GoFundMe. I actually have a GoFundMe, y'all, and I don't have none of my moderators here. I actually have a GoFundMe for this project that we're doing, and it's about building a public school. It's about building a public school in Haiti. In Haiti right now, you cannot go to school unless you can pay the tuition. So unfortunately, 80%, well, that's not accurate. A lot of our kids is left out of school. The illiteracy rate in Haiti is so high because children don't have the opportunity to go to school. Because if you don't have no money, you can't pay your tuition, you can't pay for your books, you can't pay for your uniform. So I see this as something that is oppressing us to a maximum degree. So my fight is to bring public school education to the kids. Make sure I provide a way. Make sure I do something. Make sure I impact my community in a good way. And they said there was only 6 months left to that. No reason to kill them. Do you think this was a move to keep order in place, placing fear on the less fortunate to be optimistic? Less fortunate to be optimistic. This was definitely a message sent out because, like Liz said, they didn't have to kill him, but they wanted to show. You know, they wanted to show. Leader said, real group tried to go into the palace and fell. They even shot at him when he rode by. But this right here, they had the blueprints. It's a meme. And why did they shoot the wife? It's obviously a conspiracy. Man, the wife wasn't supposed to survive. It's crazy, man. Crazy country we living in where the president get assassinated in his own home and his wife get shot by a foreign entrance. Nobody from Haiti did this. It was people from different countries. So that's just a slap in the face, you know, because now with these other countries involved and do this, it become personal. Even if I didn't like them or not, I have no choice but to ride for my country. I have no choice but to defend my land, you know, because educate them for what jobs, fam? Education is not always the answers. Cubans are highly educated. Educate them for what jobs, fam? Education is not always the answers. Cubans are highly educated. Well, you have to understand, if you don't know how to read, you won't get nowhere. If you do not know how to count, if you don't know your math or how to solve math problems, you won't go nowhere. And that is education, you know, and that is education. So one of the best things about the program, we bring the kids together and they socialize, you know, they learn to be civil in society because this is what is expected from them. So a child becomes what they learn. See, I still have lessons from my father when I was 6 years old, 8 years old. That's always embedded in me that I can never stray too far from because it's in me. So this is why we educate them. You understand? This is why I teach them how to read. Make sure they're fluent in reading. Make sure they know how to count. Make sure they know how to fix problems. And most importantly, they civil. And then America told her location what happens in James Morton, not all Cubans. He was back. That's how he gained independence. And he was actually bringing the military back, but every time the military is supposed to come back, it's always a problem. It's always some controversy. So it's like they don't want Haiti to have military power, you know. And what is the cause of that? Why is that? Why shouldn't Haiti have military power? Why is that? Man, this is definitely ridiculous right here, man. So we won't count the days. We won't see what happened, y'all. And tomorrow, I'm gonna hit the streets. I'm gonna show y'all what the streets look like. Definitely have to do that. So y'all show y'all what the streets look like. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna keep y'all for too long, man. I definitely appreciate all my peoples that came in to join me today. I just spoke to a brother that had a lot of information. He studied this stuff, and I wanted to bring him on this platform to speak on it. But I don't know what's going on. I cannot reach the brother, so I don't know what's going on. But this is what the purpose of this live was about. But the brother is not here right now. So, brother, if you're watching this, you let me down, man. You heard me deep, bro. You heard me deep. Keep the faith, brother. Love. God take care of his own. Thank you so much, sister. You have given me strength today with your positivity. You know, like I tell people, the tongue got the power to speak life and death, to speak greatness into existence. So you know what? That's what we're going to do before we end this. We're going to speak greatness into existence. I believe that the country is only going to go upwards from now on. You understand? We got another media coverage. We got a spotlight shine on Haiti. So hopefully the swamp get cleaned out, you know, and a lot of activity, you know, and that the people of Haiti can be liberated through this act for real. That the world decide to rock with us, like let's support Haiti. Let's get them out them chains that they've been in. Let's stop all these propagandas, all these conspiracies. Let's stop that. Let them build, let them grow. Because who's to say if a president getting killed in the world, like assassinated in his home, what makes you think there won't be copycats out there? Who's next? What other president of the world is next? Who knows? But this has been shown to you that it can happen. And it happened in Haiti today, y'all. And still, Haiti has recently formed an army. Yes, they got the army, but it's not fully thriving yet. But that's one of the things that this president did right here. He had tried to bring the army back, you know, try to bring the army back. And Don Cardinal said Colombia did it. And Sharon Thompson said, everyone, please pray for Haiti. So I believe Haiti will rise. We're going to a better place. I'm going to speak that into existence, y'all. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be good. All right, y'all. So I want to thank everybody for joining us live today. Definitely appreciate you. May God bless you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to hear my thoughts. You chose to bond with me, communicate with me, and I enjoyed the company. Thank you so much, y'all. Everybody keep Haiti in your prayers. God bless, y'all. Thank you so much. Brother Love in Haiti, please hit that like button and subscribe. Hold on, stay positive, brother. Find how to turn your super chat on. We can donate to your foundation while you live. Well, to donate, my brother, please go to Cash App, $. Let me see. I'm gonna put that down. Thank you for saying that before I left. Okay, this is it right here. To donate, please go to Cash App, $ Haiti Future. And this is for a school project. This is for, you know, building a better Haiti. And if you look, I have 75 kids that was out of school. Some of them didn't even know how to read or write. Some of them never went to school. While some were in school, they just didn't have tuition money for that year. So they was able to come and get educated through this program. And they was able to get educated through this program that we put together. And you know, the families of them, they are so happy to benefit my community, benefit the children, and it definitely benefit Haiti's future. This is what we're fighting for, Haiti's future. Because man, somebody got to stand up. We have to take small steps to get big results. We can't just wait. Like it's like a boxing match. You can't wait. You can't just wait for the knockout punch. You got to set them up first. You got to throw the jab. You feel me? You got to throw the jab. You got to go to the body, then to go to the head. So it's like a boxing match. You have to take a step at a time. You have to calculate it. You can't just go for the knockout punch. I say that to say, to make a difference, just start taking baby steps. Just start taking baby steps of what's important to you, of what's your passion, and watch the difference it can make. And the reason I chose the school project is because I used to see the look in the kids' eyes. I used to see the look in the kids' eyes when they used to see their peers with their uniforms on, coming from school, And they used to look at them like, I want to go to school. Like, that, you said, that hurt. And I'm like, man, what country are we living in if our kids don't even have the chance to go to school? You know, what world are we living in when it's a hardship for the kids to go to school? And me, I'm forever grateful for my public school education in the United States. Because of the public school education, me and my brother siblings was able to go to school every day. And I'm happy to say that all my siblings went to college. My sister just got her master's degree. Shout out to my little sister, Dottie Scott, Michelle Florville, on your master's degree, you know? And all thanks to the public school education. So we need something like this in Haiti. It's okay to have private school, but let's have public school too. And when I say public school, I'm talking about a free school, not where the kids go pay, not where the kids go have to go buy their books. You're talking about with something that's provided for them, like a replica of America's system. So that's something that I learned. I learned that and brought it back to my home country. It's a small program. But like I said, baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. So thank you so much, Ernst Hales, for that comment. And G-Bot said you did well. I love you all. However, you all are. Let's continue to build our minds, body, and soul to ignite for a change. The change is the walk, not the talk. Peace. That's right, my brother. It's the walk, my brother. Good night, Miss Shan Thompson. That's right. Love and pray hands, Miss Himoy Love. Oh, you got my last name. The next president that will be taken out is the Rwanda president, followed by Canadian president. They are starting to stray from the secret society called brotherhood. You need public school across all the Caribbean. Yes, and a lot of the places in the Caribbean, countries in the Caribbean, have their public schools set up. You know, I speak to my brothers in Trinidad. I speak to my brothers and sisters in Jamaica, and they have something in place. You know, we don't. And the messed up thing about it, the diasporas that send money to their family get taxed $1.50 off every transfer for this, and it's not really being implemented. So it has to be for us, by us. Pas nous, pour nous. C'est nous-mêmes qui viens pour nous changer Haïti. Nous pas besoin de président, nous pas besoin de sénateur, et nous-mêmes, tout peuple là, c'est nous-mêmes qui viens pour nous faire une différence. Nous-mêmes qui viens pour mettre l'amour dans le cœur nous. And for all my Haitians out there, man, we can do this stuff together. There's no need for us to bash each other. There's no need for me to try to destroy you to grow. There's no need for me to try to cut your throat to get ahead. And that's one of the things that keep us down. Not everybody, because I come across a lot of good brothers and sisters in Haiti. So I'm not going to do just some bad seeds, you know? But I definitely, because I just went through a personal experience like that, you know, where I was there for a person and they just went out to cut my throat because there was a competitive spirit. And for the life of me, I don't understand. You know, it's not that serious. We all could work hand in hand. We all could work in harmony. We don't have to compete. And if we want to compete, let's compete friendly. You know, let's compete friendly. Don't compete with you're trying to destroy something I'm building, you know, because what are you doing for Haiti? What are you doing for Haiti besides making money off Haiti? You're not giving back. You're not doing nothing. You're not helping nobody. You're buying cars, buying homes, and just paying minimum wage. No, man, don't come for brother love. I come for you. Be safe. Ricardo, what's going on? Tell Kevin he is the future. We count on the youth. Yeah, man. I'm glad you ain't say president. And I know you always say that, but man, that's the wrong time for that. Rose Garlene Francois, I don't know what to say, guys. Crying faces, broken heart. Me too. Me too. And it's just for the country. It's just for the act of disrespect that just happened. That's what I'm crying for. I'm crying for her. I'm crying for this right here. That's where my pain is at. You know, it's unfortunate that somebody lost their lives. You know, I'm crying for Mother Haiti. That's my dog in the fight. The country itself. is my dog in the fight. King, oh man, what's going on? Oh, there you go. King GSP, the God, so what's going on? Hey, brother love, oh man, my people's coming in kind of late. It's all right, man. I had a nice system, a nice live setup for y'all today. And I don't know what happened. The guy kind of flaked out. I had a guy that wanted to share some information with y'all. And let me see. Is he here? He's not here. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm about to go lay down and think. I'm about to go deep in thought, but you can't really prepare for something that you don't know. So everybody just keep hating in your prayers, man. Even if y'all got to write the United Nations, let's do it, because the pen is mightier than the sword. So if you really want something done, you have to write. That's how you get things done. Or type, that's how you win this fight. Because we can't win it physically right now. We have to use this. And I promise to donate to your foundation, brother, to help advance the dream God put in your heart. Thank you so much. And I want you to know that all donations is tax refundable. And you will see where your donations is going. All donations is tax refundable. Continually donate, and thank you so much. This has definitely been a blessing to me, because now I have somebody that's going to support the movement, support the cause of empowering and bettering our youth. Because what we do here, we teach them arts and crafts, we teach them all the basic things that they need. But we also had an English program, because I really believe that for them to be liberated, that they have to go outside of Haiti to get work. So I'm not raising them, I'm not educating them to work into the Haitian system, because the Haitian system, people is getting paid below minimum wage. A person could graduate school and have a good job and make about $5,000 a year. And this is not what I want for the children. I want them to be able to know how to read, speak, and write English, Creole, and French. So we have an English class, which is very important. And the thing is, we want them to be liberated like Africa liberated themselves through technology, through computer, through online, Fiverr. You understand? So this is what we're trying to implement into them. You could be in Haiti, but you don't have to be in Haiti mentally. And you have to understand that Haiti is not the only country. You have to think worldly. This is what I speak to them about. When I give them speeches, I just try to put that in their mind. You don't necessarily have to leave Haiti. You could be in Haiti and work abroad. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. May God bless y'all. Peace, love, and blessing. 1804 HAITI. Go through some struggles, but we standing strong still, and we will rise. God bless everyone.